Welcome, everyone. To those of you who found my corner of YouTube, you're in for a real treat. I realize I do not have the reputation, the notoriety of the big names, but what I do have is a long history with video games, and now I want to share that with everyone. So let us step back in time 20 years, to an era long gone and a game that was a major part of my childhood. A long, long time ago. This is a story about baby Mario and Yoshi. Led to a very pleasant sounding music box, I might add. The stork hurries across the dusky pre-dawn sky. In his bill, he supports a pair of twins. Suddenly, a shadow appears in a gap between the clouds and races towards the stork with blinding speed. I tried to make a screeching sound, and every time I practiced it, I couldn't get it to not sound horrible. The babies are mine! Wow! Snatching only one baby, the creature vanishes. Into the darkness from whence it came. The second baby falls undetected towards the open sea. Oh no. Meanwhile, here is Yoshi's Island, home to all Yoshis. It's a lovely day, and Yoshi is taking a walk. Oh, that's a little confusing. Huh? Suddenly, a baby drops in onto his back. The baby seems to be fine. This is very fortunate. Well, something else fell with the baby. Let's take a peek. It looks like a map. Maybe the stork was using it? But Yoshi can't figure it out. The music begins to slow down. Yoshi decides to talk to his friends. Ack! Comic, the evil Magic Koopa and kidnapper of the baby, quickly dispatches his toadies. I guess they gotta rewind the music box to get the music going, when he discovers that he missed the other baby. Yoshi heads leisurely back to the other Yoshis, unaware of the danger at hand. Comic's forces are actively searching the island. Will these two children ever reach their parents safely? Welcome, everyone, to Let's Play Yoshi's Island. Is he really starting with a game like this, you might be asking? Doesn't he realize how many times it's been done? Doesn't he realize who else has been LPing it? Doesn't he realize how high the bar's been raised? To that, I say, that's beside the point. This game was a big part of my childhood. It's one I know like the back of my hand. Starting with it just feels right. So now as we enjoy this gentle melody and watch the island rotate around, a big deal back in the day made possible thanks to the Super FX2 chip in the cartridge, let's begin. File 2? What File 2? I don't know what you're talking about. What makes you think I've been practicing? This paradise is Yoshi's Island, where all the Yoshis live. They're all in an uproar over the baby that fell from the sky. Wait, the baby seems to know where he wants to go. The bond between the twins informs each of them where the other one is. The Yoshis decide to carry the baby to his destination via a relay system. Now begins a new adventure for the Yoshis and Baby Mario. And technically, chronologically, the first. Welcome to Yoshi's Island. If Baby Mario falls off Yoshi's back, the countdown timer will begin. When it reaches 0, Comics Toadies will kidnap Baby Mario. The more stars you collect, the safer you are. The countdown timer will slowly count back up to 10. Complete the stage by passing Baby Mario on to the next Yoshi. Controls are on the familiar side. D-pad to move, B to jump. Coins are here. 100 gets you an extra life. Y to use your tongue. You can catch enemies in your mouth and spit them out. So as that message went over, stars in your countdown timer are your health in this game. Every time you get hit, Baby Mario gets knocked loose and flows around helplessly as the timer ticks down and Comics minions realize he's defenseless. If the timer goes all the way down, Baby Mario gets kidnapped and you're down a life. Obviously, you don't want that to happen. So as you can see, regular jump won't cut it here. But there's where they introduce one of Yoshi's now signature techniques, the flutter jump. By holding B down, you can hover in the air for a short time. And on that extra effort, will let you cross gaps you normally couldn't and make more precise jumps. Very nice compared to the previous games. So, as we follow these spring balls upward, take care of a couple more Shy Guys. Here we are, nice short little tutorial. And here we have the world map. Quite literally, it looks like an actual drawn map. Here you can pick a level to enter, and through both the level's picture and a look at the bottom, get an idea of what awaits you. Not much here to do besides enjoy the music, so let's enter World 1-1. Make eggs, throw eggs. Catchy little intro thing. And here we're introduced to a majorly important part of the game. Making eggs. Grab an enemy with Y, and then press down on the D-pad to make an egg. So this is a huge part of the game, eating enemies to give yourself ammo. I'm going to give you a few enemies to try it on here. Here's a flower. Gather 5 for a 1-up. They add to your point total. They also add flowers to the gold ring roulette. More on that later, but needless to say, you want to be on the lookout for these things. Throwing eggs. Press A once and the aiming cursor will begin to move. Press A again to throw the egg. When you find winged clouds, hit it with an egg. Cool stuff will happen. Cancel a throw, just crouch. A huge part of this game is about using eggs as ammunition like so, and a whole lot of fights and puzzles revolve around it. The good news is it's actually pretty easy to get a hang of. Now these winged clouds can do a lot of different things, among others summoning stairs. So go up here, and here we have red coins. 20 of them are hidden in every level, and you definitely want to find them all, so keep an eye out. A fly guy swoops down with a winged cloud in tow, and inside it, stars. Each of these adds 1 second to the clock/health bar. Of course, you want to look out for those too. So let's go back up high and collect these last few coins. And now that we've explored all there is to explore for now up high, let's go down low. Hello, warp pipe. Now we find ourselves in this quite frankly breathtaking cave area. Massive step up in visual flair from traditional Mario caves. I mean, look at this place. And the music. First order of business here, a message block. Chomp Rock is a useful object. Push it and it will roll, bowling over your enemies. If you get stuck, stand on one edge and it'll start rolling. There's the Chomp Rock in question over there, but first we have a block that will replenish your stock of eggs up to the maximum of 6. You'll find these every now and then, usually in areas where you want as much ammo as possible. Let's take aim at this thing called a Baron von Zeppelin, of all things. And a fly guy carrying a red coin. Always be on the lookout for these things. Speaking of which, we have a few more red coins over here. This guy's among the yellow ones. See? Viewers with a sharp eye will notice the red coins have a slightly more orangish tint to them. It makes them easier to spot. Every little thing helps. So let's talk about the Chomp Rock. Push it, and they roll. You can take out enemies, you can stand on them to get extra height to grab, say, a 1-up from another one of those balloon Baron von Zeppelin things. As we move along here, this tulip is a little... Wait a minute. This tulip is a little interesting here. If you... Okay, let's make up my mind here. If you land something inside its head, it will spit out upwards of 8 stars. I don't get it either, but this is a series where red cat mushrooms make you grow bigger and orange flowers let you throw fireballs. So let's move this Chomp Rock along here, using it as a means to gain a little bit of extra height to grab the rest of these coins. Some of them red. As there. Get just a little more distance, that lets us get up here, up the pipe, and back to the surface. Back under this blue sky. Put a sock in it. We have a floating Ferris wheel and piranha plants who, to be honest, doing a horrible job guarding these things. We just, well, the Let's Play curse finally strikes. I pressed the wrong button and jumped right into the mouth of this waiting piranha plant. So whenever Baby Mario gets knocked loose, he'll wail uncontrollably, and you want to get him back as soon as possible through whatever means. So as we move on, we have a pipe here with Shy Guys jumping out en masse. You can refill your ammo here. If you go down the pipe, you'll find a neat little area reminiscent of the vases in Super Mario Bros. 2. If you're still short on eggs, more Shy Guys will jump up from below. Strangely enough, they stop showing up once you have 5 eggs, not 6. Not sure why. Anyway, back on the surface, this winged cloud up here has more stars. Over here, guarded poorly by these crazy daisies, is another winged cloud. And if you hold up on the control pad, you can fire an egg straight up. Very convenient if you want to, say, knock loose a seed that summons a giant flower. Take care of this piranha plant. Actually, you want to ignore this sign real fast. Hit this winged cloud, which contains a 5th and final flower for this level. Down here we have another Baron von Zeppelin. And if you do a little exploring, you'll find a hidden winged cloud that drops more stars in a level that doesn't have all that many of them. Exploration is the name of the game here. Always be on the lookout for secrets. Now let's retrace our steps. Head back up here. Follow the sign this time. In each level, 20 red coins are hidden among the yellow ones. They each add 1 point to your score. Speaking of which, here we have a red coin. And that fanfare means we found all 20 red coins this level has to offer. Here's another Chomp Rock. Let's push this over and get some enemies out of our way. Well, that one's not going anywhere. Take care of this jumping fly guy. Be careful around them. They're sneaky. And as this Chomp Rock shows you, if it pins you against a wall, it won't hurt you. Those things are 100% your friends. Last star here, and some coins. If you're full on stars, you'll get coins instead. Take care of these Shy Guys, and here we have the goal ring. Let's jump through, and if we're lucky, come on, and we are! We get to play a bonus challenge at the end of the level. Final score for every level is 1 point for every star left in Mario's timer, 1 for every red coin, and 10 for every flower. Altogether, you earn up to 100 points, just like so. I'll be doing my best to get a perfect score on every level so you guys can see how to do it yourselves. And if I fall short, I'm sure you'll all let me hear about it. Time for our bonus minigame. Flip cards. Aim at the cursor and press A. Collect the items shown. If you get comic, you lose all of your items. You can hit exit to quit at any time. And so we have this 3x3 grid of panels here. If you hit one of them and an item is under it, you get it. You can keep playing as long as you want, hope to get more items, and risk the chance of uncovering a picture of Comic taunting you. If that happens, you don't get anything. Back at the world map, that 100 shines brightly, and a new level is revealed. If you feel disappointed or frustrated by a score you get on a level, you can go back and replay it as much as you want. Keep in mind, though, that anything you collect in any previous runs won't carry over. Even if you only missed 1 flower and 3 red coins, you'll still have to go back and grab them all to get that elusive 100. We've gotten quite a bit done, sort of. The level is complete, and adventure started, and I've, after much hesitation, finally made my debut. Next time, we move onward in Yoshi's Island.